Now you have the next kind of problem, and this is much simpler problem than previous one. Here we just have to simplify the expressions. Okay. So first of all, what does simplify mean? Okay. So it doesn't mean that finding the value for any variable, because we can't perform that. We can't do that because this is not equal to anything. Okay. In order to solve any variable, you need to have the expression equal to something else. Okay. For example, 4x plus 5 is equal to 6. If we have this whole expression equal to this, then only you can find the value of x here. Okay, and you need to only have one variable to find out in an equation. Otherwise, you can't find two variables only by just single equation. Okay. Okay. So here we have to simplify this, meaning write this in simpler form. Write this thing in even more simpler form. Okay. And to do that, what you have to do is we have to perform the basic operations: division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. We have to perform these basic operations only, and when you are done with this, we cannot do this any further, then that will be the most simplified form. Okay, so here we have it. We have the first expression, algebraic expression, and if you solve it, it's the square of that. Okay, so there is a formula. Okay, I haven't taught you right now, but I'll teach you in the future video the formula, and the formula is that a plus b to the whole square. Right now, if you want to learn it before that video, okay, pre-learn it, then please you can memorize this as well, but I'll make the video as well onto this. Okay, the formula is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, if you want to memorize this, then fine, you can memorize, but I definitely will make a video onto these formulas, formulas. Okay, but simply right now we're going to use the formula that we're going to prove that later on in our later videos. So it says this is the a. We can suppose to this be a, meaning our first variable. Simply just think that we are assigning a to the first variable, b to the second variable or term, whatever that we have. This whole is a term, not a variable. Okay, this coefficient only is the variable. It says a squared, meaning you're gonna square this term, 12 over 6 t, and this whole is squared. Okay, plus 2ab, 2 times a is 12. This is a t. Okay. So I can also write t there because it's multiplication. It's also this multiplication, and then b here is 5. Okay, so I can get rid of these mess that I made. Okay, so let me simply just get rid of this. Okay, so 2ab plus b squared. B is 5, so I can write this as this one and this thing. Now this should be okay. So I think that I should copy this below. It's b. This should be equal to 144 divided by 36 t squared. Okay, so now plus 2 3 is 6, and it will be 60 t divided by 3. Okay, if you multiply that, plus 25. Okay, furthermore, you're going to have this as, can we perform division there? Okay, so I think we can cancel those out. 12, this should be cancelled by 12 and 3. And 4, okay. 4. If you divide it, simply divide. Understand that if you simply divide it, you're gonna have this, okay. Or you can. I know till now you might know arithmetic, and how to do this, okay. So it's pretty simple. We have to cancel the terms, okay. Cancel the like terms there. So it is 4t squared plus here it will be 20t plus 25, okay. Okay, we cannot solve this furthermore, okay, because we can't perform, because these are not like terms. T squared and 20t. Okay, so I haven't taught you about like terms. Okay, like terms are like this. When you have a, this can be added. I can't add b to this. Why you cannot add b? Because b represents another kind of term, which you can, because this is not of this type. You can only add of same type, like types. Okay, same types. Okay, a are same types. B is another kind of type. Okay, so you cannot add that. Okay, so this was it. That will be your answer. Okay, that will be your answer. Now let's perform that problem, and this is the last one. Okay, that we're going to do. Now I'm going to wrap this up, so we're going to have space left out. Okay. Let's try to solve this one as well. Okay, see what you have to do here is we have to add like terms. It means the terms that are the same. X here, this is also x. Variables variables that are same. This is also x. Okay, so these are like terms. You can definitely add those up. Okay, so I should write them first as a group. Plus 3x. Okay, so I've put this before, after this. Okay, I'll bring this closer to that, so I can perform the operation of them first, and whatever that is left out, okay, I've written them, and the 6 is left out here, so at the end. Now we have to add them up, and it's just like the simple arithmetic fraction, okay. So 5 will be there up here, and down here it will be 2x because multiplication there, plus 15x plus 6x, like as simple as that, plus 6. And this should be 21 plus 2 is 23x, x divided by 5 plus 6. Now solving this further, okay, you can also leave it here, but if you just want to write, if you want to take this up here onto that, if you're just a beginner, please just leave it there. But if I were to take this on top of that, on the numerator, then what you do is just perform the how do you add up fractions? Okay? So it's 30 divided by 5. And you can also write in either of the ways that you want. Okay. Now, finally, we're going to solve the last problem that we have. This one. This 6 plus 24b minus 5b, okay, plus 20a plus 64 plus 64 plus 36a. So this should be equal to them. We're going to add up the like terms. We do that. Okay. So first I'm going to solve for a. Simplify for a, so it's 20a plus 36a, and then plus I'm going to bring the b's together, 5b. Okay. Now the variables are done now. So at last it's time for let's sort this out. The constant. Okay. So constants are 6 here. Okay. So I hope this is not seen. It's seen. Okay. So that's right, well, so it can be seen in the camera. 6 plus 64. Okay, so these are only the constants there. Constants there. So this is only a convention in algebra that we do the variables first, then we do the constants. Okay, so if we add them up, it's going to be 56a, and then plus we have to subtract it, so it will be 19b. Subtract 24 and then 5, and plus it will be 70, okay, and that will be your answer. Okay, that's going to be your answer for the solution of this. Okay, so this was in this lesson. It was pretty easy. Okay, so practice as many problems as you can. By practicing them, it might you will be good at performing this problem. And we're now going to climb up the layers of complexity, and going to move on to more complex problem in the next video, in the next lecture. Okay, so next lecture will be more advanced than this. Okay. So climb up the ladder of complexity, and next video will be more complex. And in the same order, the videos after 9 and 10 days are going to be of intermediate algebra, and we're also going to move on to advanced algebra. Okay, so see you in the next video.